What is going on, everybody? We are back on it. My Hero Season 6, Episode 25. I'm pretty sure this is the season finale, which is wild that we cranked out 25 episodes like that. It's probably been the best season since about Season 1, Season 2, in my opinion. You guys know me, I've been I wouldn't even say, maybe call it hater, call it whatever you want, but My Hero really fell off for me in Season 4 and Season 5. I don't know, something just felt like it was missing. Of course, it had its like iconic fight moments like every anime does these days, but just the overall seasons just weren't hitting like those first two seasons did. So Season 6 for me was a breaking point. I was like, they're either going to deliver or they're not. I feel like they've delivered. I feel like we couldn't catch our breath for like, what, the first 12, 13 something episodes? Now again, is it fair to say those were actually episodes of quality if it was mostly just like fighting type things? Because like fighting kind of makes everything better in anime. It can kind of cover a lot of things, but that's what the story was. That's what half the season was, so you know, I'll take it. I still was never one to get behind like the Deku personality change. So that kind of dinged the season for a little bit for me. But overall, I've really enjoyed this season, especially that first like 60% of it. We'll see what this last episode has to offer. We left off with, you know, them finally just deciding to go ahead and embrace him inside. I mean, of course, everybody's not going to agree with having him in there, and I understand both sides of it. So we left off with that. We left off with Stain seems to be pursuing All Might. I'm curious how that'll be. Clearly there's no fight to be had. All Might there's nothing there. But I'm curious the conversations that these two could have, because, you know, he used to always say, you know, the only one that's worthy is All Might and yada yada yada. I'm curious if there's going to be anything that All Might can instill in him or say that might make Stain change his mind on whatever he's wanting to do. Because we know there's a lot of Stain truthers, Stain followers, people that wanted to go to the dark side because of Stain, you know? So if Stain publishes something again, but under a different umbrella, under a different thought process, maybe that might help the heroes out in the end. Maybe even hurt One for All. I mean, or All for One in the end. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be a pretty big part of the episode, is, if not all of it, is the All Might Stain back and forth, because it's been building, especially this season, of like, the public doesn't trust heroes anymore. What's the difference between heroes and villains? They can't protect us. We should protect ourselves. We can't trust in them. The villains are winning. The society is like, it's on the tipping point. It already is. So I'm wondering if this conversation will highlight that and then maybe come up with a solution at the same time. And then just curious where they tend to lead the season. My Hero is usually pretty good with like cliffhanger-ish things at the end of seasons. So let's see. Let's see what we got. I am not here. How dare you? How dare you? Okay. He didn't kill us. Yeah, because he couldn't run that smoke. And he thought you were perfect. Yeah. Oh, God. He really, like... Stain almost, like, worships him, almost, in a way, if you really think about it. Like he thinks all heroes are shit besides like the one true hero. And he can't even wrap his mind around like that's not a thing anymore. Yeah, Stain doesn't want to hear that. His mind can't fathom that. Yeah. Do people come and like worship him? What the fuck is this snowball quirk? She's got that Jack Frost fruit. Bubble fruit. The last person All Might saved. Yes! Yes! She was the one in the rubble! Oh. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. God, I want All Might back so badly, man. Nobody else hits the hard like him. Mirio does a little bit. Whose side are you on, Stain? Make it look like Stain's the main character over here. That was nice. I thought it was going to be more of a sun come out. I thought it was going to be more of like an All Might give Stain a conversation like that. But it was the other way around, which was nice to see because Deku's dumbass can't take the damn food, man. Damn it. Take the food from him, okay? He's struggling. That was nice to see, though. Stain didn't hit as hard as he did the first time we got introduced to him. But it was good. Huh. Mineta. He called him by his real name. What chance? Yeah, y'all need to go have your little Hinata Naruto moment. It's so weird to see him like this. It's so weird. Well, it's not weird. It makes what he was trying to do even more weird. Like he's just sitting there. Sorry I caused you guys so much trouble. And then I'm supposed to. I don't know. Don't get me started. Hmm.
大丈夫っていうかまだ眠れなくて。なんで？オールマイトにひどいことをして。
Yeah, you did, you piece of shit. Take the damn food. And I will not call him by his real name until I get a formal apology.
こちらこそ力になれずすまなかった。緑谷少年。そんな、オールマイトは十分力になってくれてます。謝るなら私たちにも謝ってよね。オールマイト、黙ってどっか行っちゃわないでよ。
And let him start like Iron Manning people up, or what?
それでは行かなくては。もうどこに？エンデバーたちのところへ。私にはまだやることがある。
I don't know. This is making me nervous. How All Might's like leaving again, and he's also gotten some information. It's like, is he gonna get captured, or what's going on here? I'm getting real nervous about this. I still think Endeavor should show his face. That's my opinion. I understand why he's not, but I think it'll help show people, like, heroes, like, we have our flaws, but we still, we still answer the call, type thing, I understand it's gonna put Dabi in everybody's mind, and yada yada yada, and how could you, and we want protection, and look what you did, and are you saying our emotions don't matter? I think he should just stand up, put his arms out and take all those arrows and just be the number one, in my opinion. What are we doing, another concert? What is this shit? We're gonna hit him with the sound of music again? I mean, let's just play in a festival. I don't need a whole another musical here. Well, there's not even enough time to do all that. Why? Why did he just smack the balls on Minetta's head like that? I don't like the way All Might's like, hey, I gotta go relay some information to Endeavor, and walks off alone. That makes me very nervous. Two months, so they've got 2 months to get their shit together. I wonder if we're gonna see that time gap between seasons or not. Okay. What is that information? Hmm? Yeah.
殺しがヒーローを後押しするとはな。
I don't think he supports the heroes, he supports All Might. Ooh, we're gonna see him escape. Did he get approached by All for One? Yeah, we're against all this shit. Yeah.
何が起きている。
Interesting.
ここが落ちるようであれば、外はもう情報だ。情報がいる。
Interesting that he would think to do that, like on the spot like that. Did he not run into him at all?
他が銃を抱え死に絶える中、その男はまるで我が子を守るかのようにそれを抱いていた。
Information? We...
これはつかむ。情報がいる。大切なものか。記録媒体。
Ooh.
人殺しめ。返せ。それは正しい人間のもとに。
I mean, this guy's gonna shoot you.
安心しろ。お前の信念は正しいものに届く。赤毛の貴様は人か獣か。正しいように組みするだけの獣だ。俺にはわからない。名も知らぬあの男が最後まで守ろうとしたこれに。
Yeah, we don't even know what's on that data. We don't even know what's on there, do we?
俺にはわからない。
He knew he wasn't gonna give it to him.
俺が唯一信用できる人間に託す。
The only man he trusts.
死の間際まで世のためにあろうとした小さな信念をお前は受け取らなければならない。全てはお前が始めたことなのだから。
定時パトロール終わりました。
Damn.
ご苦労。で、緑谷君とも仲直りできたのか。
まあ、
しかし殺人犯にこうも救われちゃ型なしだね。
一つ気になることがある。
What is on that data?
タルタロスのシステムは外界からの接触を断つため完全なるスタンドアローン。この記録は本来見られるはずのなかったものだ。情報の中身がシステムダウンの原因。
Mm.
先の戦いで死柄木が対応した電波による攻撃を外と内から立て続けに受けている。
Yeah, it had to be. It's pretty great. I can get behind that. Solid ending. I didn't hate it. I was expecting like just a little taste more. Maybe we get to see All for One and like what he seems to be like mobilizing or planning or anything like that. I mean, they kind of told us a little bit of it through like All Might and like what the other guys were thinking and piecing together, but I would have liked just maybe a little bit, like give me 10 15 seconds of him having a conversation, like seeing things put into motion, but it's fine. The Stain and the All Might stuff is great. Like he's the only one worthy to him. And I thought it was going to be a way of like, I came into the expectations of Stain was going to have all these like ideologies and questions he wanted answered, and you know, show me All Might, show me why like it's you and why you're the true hero. And like clearly he physically can't show him any of that, but maybe he would be able to talk to him and explain to him like what a true hero is, and this is why we do what we do, and then maybe Stain will like relax it. But it was honestly the other way around. All Might's the one that was broken, and the damn Deku won't take the damn food. But it was him showing him like, hey, these people still look to you, like you're a symbol, even if you can't physically do it, like do what you can, like you like I mean, he was the one giving the hero pep talk, you know. Almost like he's had a realization, like maybe I shouldn't have been killing these heroes just because they were unworthy. But I mean, his past is his past. What can he do? So what were we saying was on those data chips? I'm not even gonna try to really dig in it. You guys can like hook me up with that information and all that type of stuff of like what they were able to figure out, like that was false information compared to like what was being transmitted between Shigaraki's body and All for One's body. you know, we'll kind of leave that there. And then, so he was talking about, you know, how's he able to communicate back and forth? He's like, I understand the vestiges and all that, but usually it's like a one-sided thing. And because I physically think, or whatever the doctor did, I think we're going for like an Orochimaru transfer type thing. Like, I'm putting myself within your body, Sasuke. That type of thing. So we'll have to kind of wait and see how it plays out. I do love the addition of the heroes from the other countries. I mean, it does make sense. If I give you my strongest, like, who's to defend me from anybody? Like, seeing if I live in an area and I send you all my soldiers and all my policemen and all my men, my best of the best, how do I control the crime in my area? Now, what you hope for is it could kind of be something like, if it's not announced, like, if All Might's still Prime All Might doing his shit, like, crime rates are low, shit's not going crazy. If All Might disappears for a little bit, but it's not known, people still aren't going to go too crazy, because, like, shit, if I do this, All Might's going to get me. So maybe the other countries can just keep it on the down low, that I'm letting Miss Stars and Stripes go to another country, just kind of keep it under wraps. That'll be pretty dope to see, and it's definitely a way to, like, expand the story, include more characters, because, like I said, the heroes in Japan are getting the short end of the stick when it comes to these quirks. Like, give us something, you know, give us something. So I'm curious what her business is. Now, to my understanding, there's only one All for One and one for All, correct? There's not different versions of it in other countries. It's just one of one. I'm assuming, especially the way they talked about, you know, how All for One has... We've gotten word he's got things set up in other countries ready to go, and how they all look up to All Might. So I'm assuming it's just a one of one, like Superman. Japan doesn't have their own Superman, and then the United States has theirs, and then Europe has, you know, like, it's just a one of one thing. I'll be very curious to see what those quirks are, because we've been slacking on our department. And I feel like every other time there's a new big bad fight, Shigaraki or All for One's got some new, great, fantastic quirk that they're putting into play, so we'll see how it plays out. Strong season, and again, I can't take Deku's dark Batman shit serious when he's sitting there on the couch. Oh, guys, I can't do it. So besides that part of the story, it was strong. I don't remember what I rated the last seasons, or what I rated season 1, season 2, whatever. But for me, that was a strong, like, 8. The whole season was a strong 8. Now, where I had the other seasons, I'm not sure. Maybe I misspoke and gave season 4 and season 5 like 9s or 8.5s, but I can't even really remember. But, like, that's good. I thought that, like, the 8 was good. You could even, if I went back and rewatched and maybe got explained some things and sat down and took it a little bit slower, I could see an argument for 8.5. It was a very, very strong season, and it's the first season I have enjoyed since probably like the beginning of season 3. So, again, I don't know the runtime or the delay between this and, like, has there already been like, hey, season 7's coming out in 2024, or there's no date information on that? We'll just kind of wait and see, and we'll go from there. Also, Vinland Saga season 2 episode 1 is live right now on Patreon. If you're seeing this video, it's live. I'll make a post about it so everybody knows. But if you're only here for My Hero, it's been a good, fun, another 25 episode ride, and I'll see you in a couple years when it comes back around. If not, and you're here for the regular upload, appreciate y'all. Monday we will have our Berserk, and we keep the same schedule going from there. Like, your favorite, subscribe, and as always,